So I'm Dr. Sophie Hallet, and I'm a senior lecturer in social policy at Cardiff University, and I'm in the School of Social Sciences. And I teach across a range of different programmes. So I teach on aspects that are foundational to social and public policy, like introduction to social and public policy, introducing ideas around citizenship, equality, freedom, rights and needs. And I also teach social policy analysis, where we're looking at a more critical perspective towards social policy. So we're looking at different identity perspectives and looking at more critical theories for understanding social and public policy. Someone should study social and public policy because it's interested in the role and impact of social policies on society. But it's also interested in how we think about social problems. So social policy, the reason I find it so interesting is it has a role in how we construct social problems, how we might define them broadly or narrowly, and that can also impact on that social problem itself through action, through inaction. So it's a way of understanding about society, and it's a way of thinking about how we might create through professional practice and public policy a better society. So the sorts of jobs you could go into if you study social and public policy are obviously the civil service or public service, also third sector organisations, and if you're interested in research in terms of evaluation and impact of public policy, you could also study social policy if you were interested in working in particular areas around care and welfare or poverty. Any kind of areas really where it's in relation to social and public policy. What it does is give you a good grounding and understanding of the ways in which we might think about key issues in those areas, such as equality, inequality, around rights and around need. But also it will help us to think about how we might use evidence to inform the way that we might respond to social issues. So we're looking at evaluation, we're looking at evidence, and all of those will be important for any kind of role that you have in the third sector, public sector, civil service, any kind of organisation or even business.